guys, so I know that I was planning on filming on my new Canon camera that I got, but it's a dud. I ordered it in the mail because the closest store that had it was one that's in the city, and that's about an hour away for me, so I didn't really want to travel in to get it, so I got it mailed over. And as you would have seen me opening it, it didn't work. I plugged the battery in and it just wouldn't turn on, so I took it in today to get fixed. And they can't fix it, so they're just going to order a new one in for me, so it might be a little bit over a week before we can start filming on that, to make myself feel a little bit better about not actually having my beautiful camera to film with. I went to Vinnie's. So for anyone who's not an Aussie, Vinnie's, or St. Vincent de Paul, is pretty much a op shop, an opportunity shop. Just a place where people can donate things that they don't use anymore, and they have a very extensive book collection that I have contributed quite a lot to. Oh, my battery's gonna die. But anyway, so we only got 3 books today. So we got A Torch Against the Night by Sabatahir. This is book 2, I believe, of An Ember in the Ashes, which I haven't read yet, but it's been on my shelf for a while, so I'm looking forward to picking that one up. We've also got Furyborn by Claire Legrand, and I've heard so much about this. I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2 young women centuries apart, so I'm pretty sure they're maybe like 1,000 years apart or something, and yet somehow their storylines are intertwined. Don't remember too much about it. That's pretty much the gist of it I get though. And lastly, we have Evermore by Sarah Holland. So this is book 2 to Everlist. I was supposed to be going out to like a Harry Potter themed dinner thing tonight, so everyone gets to wear cloaks and there's puzzles to solve and all special effects with wands and everything, but because of the virus, me and my friend have decided to email them and see if we can postpone, just because we're not too comfortable heading out into the city where there's going to be a lot of people. So today, what's time? It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm just going to try and get some editing done, because I think I have 1 or 2 videos to edit that'll be going up before this one, so let's get started. Alright, a little bit of an update. It's now Thursday the 19th of March. Just wanted to update you guys. I'm now on The Beauty of Darkness, which is book 3 in the Kiss of Deception trilogy. We are on page 340, so we have made a solid dent, but we still have a fair way to go. And things are going down. Oh god. One of my main things in this has been the love triangle and the plot twists. Plot twist was mainly sorted out in book 1, but the love triangle, I've never really known where I stood with it until now. I think I finally figured out who I prefer more. So that's always a bonus. I know I did say yesterday that the camera that I unboxed wasn't working, so I did take it back to JB Hi-Fi and we were going to get a store transfer. I think I said that as well. But, and this is a big but, especially when it comes to my camera unboxing. So I completely blanked that with the G7 it actually has a screen that flips up so you can see what you're filming while you're filming yourself, which was a big thing for vlogging, and it's the main thing that I wanted, and I just completely blanked when I purchased it. So when I went in today, I got them to cancel the store transfer that they were getting for the G9 and went into a different store and I upgraded to the G7. To all my ranting about how, oh my god, like, it's not worth it to pay an extra few $100s for the G7, I caved and I bought it. So don't listen to me, because I'm a hypocrite. That is what I was missing. Okay, so hopefully we have better luck with this one, and that the battery will actually work and the camera will actually turn on. So I have high hopes that I won't be let down a second time. I'm a Karen. I am a Karen. We have another box, and it's from Harvey Norman, as you can tell. So I didn't say anything when I did my first unboxing because I had wanted to do it together, and then I just got too excited and caved and opened the box. On the same day that I ordered the camera, I also ordered this from Harvey Norman because I knew more bubbles. And more bubbles. Yes, I knew that it would be a good asset for filming, especially while vlogging. Haha! So this is the Manfrotto Pixie tripod. So I did see this on Jade Billington's channel. I actually just only started watching her videos a little while ago, but I love her so much. She is so nice, and I've just been marathoning almost all of her videos that she's posted like the past 6 months. That sounds really stalkerish. But anyway, so once the camera is charged, I will crack this open and we'll get to filming on our new camera. Alrighty, so it is a couple of hours later. I'm just trying to edit another video, and I finally got this new program that I'm using up and running, so we can finally get into this. at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've done it. The battery finished charging, so we popped the camera together and set it up, and now it's on the tripod, and this is really strange. Like, I'm used to just holding a DSLR in front of me, or even just my iPhone, so having a vlogging camera like this is so cool. It's gonna take some getting used to not to look at myself up on that viewfinder there, but okay, anyway, little bit of an update. I haven't read too much more recently since I updated you guys last time, but I have finished editing my video, so that is just rendering at the moment, and that'll be going up soon. You may have already watched that by the time this one comes out, but anyway. So this is the camera, and then you have the Pixie tripod, and oh my Lord Jesus. It's really exciting. Woo! I cannot wait to keep using this. I'm just going to be filming pointless crap from now on because I'm just too excited and I want to keep filming using this. You know the moment in the book where you just start piecing together things, like little bits of information are coming together and you can start to guess what is going to happen? We're at that point. We are at that point. And it's so frustrating knowing what's going to happen and knowing what's going down and not being able to say anything. But we're currently on page 424. I've just looked it up. I have 255 pages left of this book and I am determined to finish it. It is 7 o'clock at night. I have plenty of time. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, it makes complete sense. Guys, I'm not ready. I have literally like 4 pages left of this book and I'm not ready for it to be done. Like, I was kind of reading a bit quicker than I normally would through about the second half of it because I was eager to be done with it and I just wanted to see how things turned out. But now that we're at the end, I don't even know. I don't think it'll be a 5-star read just because normally with all my 5-star reads I get this feeling, I get it in my gut and I just know it's going to be good, or it'll be when a particular scene comes and I get that feeling and I just know that it's a 5-star read. And I didn't get that with this book, but that does not mean that I didn't love it. There were times just like in the second one where I kind of wished things would speed up just a little bit more, but I know that that pace was necessary, so I wouldn't actually change anything that was in here. That's just my ramblings. The characters and the development and the world building and everything just coming together all at once. It really is something, isn't it? Just finishing a trilogy or a series in general, and now it's just... I must say I am happy with the ending, but at the same time I'm not one for kind of open-ended conclusions. This is one of those books where you just think, I want something that little bit more at the end of the book, even maybe if it's just an epilogue or something, just kind of telling you what really happens to the characters at the end. I just have all these questions that I'm never going to get the answers to, and I just really wish that I had like a little bit more to go on here. Now that I've come to the conclusion of it, I realize that despite the fact that a love triangle seems prevalent in this series, it's really not. I wouldn't classify this like under the trope of a love triangle. Definitely hidden identities and things like that. Despite the fact that it's fantasy and it is definitely classified as a fantasy, it's not full of fantastical elements, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, there's not a lot of magic. It's not really set in a fantasy world. If anything, it's set in probably an age-old world, and the only real hint of magic that we have is this gift that some people have, and even still it's just a feeling or it's a sight where they can kind of see things before they might happen, or they kind of get a whisper in their head or just a feeling in their gut where they know. So it's just a really, really strong instinct. But that's kind of the only real fantasy aspect that we have in the whole novel. The rest of it is just the typical wars between kingdoms and political relations and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea where I was going with that, but it's out there now. Please excuse the appearance, I just took my makeup off. But I've changed my mind. Now that I've actually thought about the ending instead of just talking as soon as I finished it, I've realized that I do like the ending of the book. I understand why it was done that way. I think I was just a little bit frustrated that we didn't actually get told exactly what happened with the characters. I think, yeah, I mean, I would be happy with that a little bit more. I would be happy with knowing, but at the same time, I'm happy with where we left it, because with what the characters have accomplished, it's kind of easy to see whereabouts the ending will come to. Maybe not exactly what will happen, but it's easy enough to take a bit of a stab at it and hazard a guess. But anyway, I have been craving a little bit of a reread. I wasn't too sure yet. I'm kind of over the whole binging romances. I was stuck in a bit of a slump where all I could read was romance. If I tried anything else, it just wouldn't work. And then I got into a point where I could not pick up a romance book to save myself, because I was just so sick of it. The storylines are always the same. And now that I'm getting a bit better at not binging them. I'm getting a little bit better at going from genre to genre instead of just sticking with one until I tire of it. So what I think I'm going to do now, please excuse that reflection in the background, hi. What I think I'm gonna pick up now, let me grab it. I am going to reread Beautiful Player by Christina Lauren. I have actually been wanting to reread this for a couple of months now and just never actually got around to it, because I just love Will and Ziggy so much, and let's do it. Such pretty pools. Good morning. It is now Friday. I've slept in because it's after 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm still not out of bed. But I don't think I'm going to be getting out of bed for a while. Because... where'd I put it? Hello? Oh. I could have sworn I picked up my book and put it on the bed, but it's still on the floor. I think we're just going to be sitting and reading that for a little while, because I was going to film another video today, but kind of want this to be a bit of a lazy day today. I'll probably get started on planning a couple of videos, and then edit a little bit of this vlog since it's got a fair bit of footage so far. And look, since this is a romance, I'll probably finish it by the end of the day, so I'll keep you updated. Look at this one. Hello. Good arvo, lads and gents. It is now 3:40 on the same day, and I only got out of bed like half an hour ago. I did finish reading Beautiful Player. That's the reason I haven't gotten out of bed, because I just kept reading instead of actually doing anything. And I'm still going to be procrastinating. At the moment I am watching a bit of How Ridiculous on my laptop, and I cannot decide what book to read next. So what I'm going to do is draw up a spreadsheet of all the books that I can potentially read now that the library is closed, and let that choose for me. Okay, this isn't as dramatic if the camera won't focus. There we go. Right above my shower. That's great. It really doesn't look big from this angle, but that's one big daddy long legs. And then there's the pussycat. She'll literally only drink water if it's, oh Jesus, if it's out of a sink or out of the shower. So, does anyone else's cat do that? Or is that just mine? Okay, so I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I thought I would, but then I turned out just not doing it. So it's currently Saturday morning. So yesterday pretty much I had a shift at work, because what they're doing with casuals is they're just going to get us coming in on some weekends to kind of empty the chutes that everyone returns their books into, and just kind of make sure all the books are in order for when the library can reopen. So we were just doing that for a couple of hours yesterday, but after that I did come home and finish a book. I did start this on Thursday after that last clip. For some reason I didn't vlog any of it, so I started reading Roomies by Christina Lauren, because that was the book that was picked off of the list that I made when I was procrastinating, and it was alright. I do have a Goodreads review up on it. I gave it 3.5 stars. Just because, like, some romance plots are unrealistic, and this was just too unrealistic for me. I mean, the whole thing is that this girl takes a train that she doesn't need to take just to see this particular busker, and yes, that is something that I would do. I would 100% do that. But then she ends up marrying him just so that he can stay in the country and be a part of her uncle's Broadway show. Like, that part sounds a little bit funky to me. But the characters were good, the drama was good, it was well written, and it was a good book. It was just that main aspect that didn't really do it for me. But yeah, so we finished that one, and I went out with a couple of my friends last night. We had Macca's for dinner, and then we went to another Macca's like half an hour away to catch up with a bunch of other friends. So that was a good night, and I did start reading another book while I was in the car. Not a physical one though, it is a Wattpad book, just because I didn't have my physical book with me, so I couldn't start it, and I was really craving reading something on the drive home. So we just started one of those. I'm not even going to talk about it, because when I get started on a Wattpad binge, it never ends. Anyway, I think I might just end this vlog here, because I'm not doing anything at all for the next few days, so there won't really be much to vlog. And we've kind of already tackled a couple of books in this one, and the footage is already stacking up. So we'll conclude this here. So thank you guys for watching, if you've made it all the way to the end. If you liked it, just let me know if I should keep doing reading vlogs, because the past couple that I've tried haven't turned out so well. So hopefully this one is a little bit better. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.